Anyone who has ever watched YouTube videos of custom cars will have come across some pretty amazing and crazy looking vehicles. Well, a company by the name of Garage 54 has made one of the weirdest custom vehicles I have ever seen. A replica Mercedes-Benz G-Wagon made out of ice. Garage 54 is a real car servicing garage, but they also have their own YouTube channel, so as you might imagine, all their videos are car related, and you will often find them doing some crazy car modification attempts, such as welding 3,000 nails on a steel rim in replacement of a tyre, or drilling 10,000 screws into all 4 tyres on a car to give it amazing tread on ice, then driving it around on a frozen ice circuit. But when you look at all their thumbnails of crazy car modifications, the one image that stands out is the Mercedes ICE G-Wagon. They really put a lot of time and effort into this build, firstly starting with an ex-Soviet-era UAZ-469 military jeep, stripping it down to the frame and bare essentials. The team then built up a steel frame resembling a Mercedes G-Wagon body shape. This frame was designed in such a way to hold and carry the ice, which I was told was about 5 to 6 tons in total. Once they were ready to load the ice onto the steel frame body, they called in an ice sculpture friend who specialises in carving up ice for custom projects. Using some pretty basic tools including a chainsaw, ice chisel, measuring tape and a very weird looking ice grater. He cut up each piece to fit in and around the steel frame so the pieces would sit together, kind of like a mix of an ice brick wall and an igloo. All through the process, they use a large syringe to inject water in between the blocks to help freeze them together. Now normally, if you were doing a project like this in your hometown, it may not be cold enough to freeze the water and bind the blocks together. But with temperatures reaching -18 degrees Celsius in Novosibirsk, Russia, which is just south of the Siberian plain, freezing the water was not a problem. Once they had all the blocks in place and let them freeze together overnight, they started carving out the recognisable Mercedes G-Wagon shape, using a real G-Wagon sitting next to it as a guide. Now that they have finished carving the ICE G-Wagon, they fitted LED strips all around to really help show off the ice when they take it out into the public. After doing a quick test drive, they were very surprised that all the fluids in the car were working perfectly fine and working normally. Nothing froze up, not even the brakes. But they did have to jack up the suspension a bit more to handle the huge load of ice, as the springs had bottomed out, and they fitted some really nice alloy wheels to complete the look. The total project from start to finish only took them 2 weeks to complete, but unfortunately, as the car is not street legal, they were not allowed to drive it on the road, but they were allowed to transport it to a population centre and drive it around the city centre park. It's really inspiring what someone can do with a bit of free time and creativity that allows them to make something so amazing and so memorable. Anyway, that's the end of this video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.